She's done. We'll clean her up. Well, I'm James Walls, and you are at the Indy Forge, or Indy Hammered Knives, in Acton, Indiana. This is the original gas station for Acton. It was built in 1901, so you are sitting in the epicenter of the little town that we're in, which I consider a Mayberry. But this is where everything used to happen, and this is where it's starting to happen again. I came up with the idea for Indy Hammered Knives because, my previous life, I was a healthcare administrator, and I spent 20 years in healthcare, and doing the corporate arena, following that narrative where you got to go to school, you got to get a good job, and you got to make a lot of money, and that I did, and I did well, but that never led to anything close to happiness or fulfillment. And so after 20 years of being in that environment, and part of the reason why I have the logo that I do of the crossed hammers is that I no longer conform to that universal narrative that that's what you have to do to be happy. I make just enough money to pay my bills, which most knife makers can't say, and I get to do what I love to do every day. So to me, that is fulfillment, and that is true happiness. So everything is started from absolute raw material. This is just a piece of 1095 high carbon steel, bar stock steel. And it's still, like I was just saying a little earlier, it still fascinates me that I start with material like this and maybe something like this. This is a deer shed that you just find out in the woods. So these two pieces of raw material in short order here in this shop then become something like this. And all just from very, very raw type materials, and purposeful tools is what I like to call what I make. Everything that I make is not just, pretty to look at. It is actually something that's going to last multiple lifetimes. And when you make knives like I do, from the forge, from the fire, the process is what makes it actually last.